Hello. Hello, Mike. Hello. Hello? Hello.
Realm of Riz coming in hot with the 285 stream watch streak.
Ooh, I literally finished that with like a minute to spare. Okay. I got a list of edits back for 2 articles that I written for Upload VR, and I had to very quickly fix them. before this started so they can be put in the queue and scheduled to go out. What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Thankfully I don't have the hump day sounder here because I'm sure it'll be spammed like crazy. That commercial's been the bane of my existence for 20 years, for the better part of 20 years. Thank you for the grace and allowing me to reschedule yesterday. Actually could have went live, but by the time the family issue I had to deal with resolved itself, it was 7 o'clock, and I'd already kind of made up my mind I wasn't streaming. So here we are today, a little bit earlier than usual, and it was very tough to get on by 6. As Relax was kind enough to remind me, I was actually 2 minutes late. But here we are. Next Fest, Steam Next Fest is upon us. Excuse me. And there's already a bunch of demos online. So a couple of things that means. Number one, bingo goes on hiatus until Steam Next Fest is over. It will actually be the week after I get back from GDC. So we're not going to do bingo again. I'm shocked, absolutely shocked that Croy Raid. Nah, I knew I was in Croy's stream like 3 minutes ago. So what's going on, everybody? Hi Raiders, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm Mike. Most of you should know me, but if you don't, I also play VR. Tonight we're doing demos. Tonight we're kicking off the pre-gaming, we'll call it, for Steam Next Fest. We're going to be doing a bunch of demos that I downloaded because I know Croy is sick and he is not feeling well. I actually picked out 2 demos specifically. Thank you for the resub, buddy. Happy hump day. Thank you for the resub, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hey, hi Red. Hi Red. I'm sorry, Red. I gotta say it the way she types it. Let me get through all of this. Oh yeah, I know Croy's not feeling well. I know he's under the weather, so I have downloaded 6 demos. 2 of them are specifically for him. So I'm gonna go through those 2 demos first before I do anything else. But to finish the housekeeping, we will not be doing new release bingo until March 12th. Next week, this week and next week, there's gonna be a crap load of demos online because of Next Fest, and the week after that, I will be 1 day removed from GDC. I will have GDC hangover. I'm probably gonna be chilling. It is not King Crab. It is not King Crab. I'm saving King Crab for you. I'm saving King Crab. King Crab! I'm saving King Crab for you, my friend. Now, come over here. Come over here. Come on to this other side. Yeah. Hi. Welcome to here over here. The first one is Alliance Tales Battle for Frontier. I was a big Wing Commander fan back in the day, and this is giving all the vibes to that. I never played the first game. Croy apparently did, but I don't remember seeing that stream. So I'm playing this completely blind, and we'll see if it goes. Also, there's a good chance that this game will not have VR support because the last couple of games, this is a hybrid game. That means there's a flat screen version. The last couple of hybrid games that came to Next Fest, their demos were flat screen. So we're gonna try it to see if it launches in VR, and if it doesn't, it is what it is. We'll move on. I'll play the demo off stream and kind of take it from there. The same thing happened last time with the Demio Dungeons and Dragons Battlemark. Even though the game was coming to VR, the demo on Steam for Next Fest was flat screen. So we'll see. The other one, and this is one I know Croy's gonna be really excited about. This is a game called Plug Priority. Play as an adorable telephone exchange operator at the dawn of the 20th century. Croy could not take his eyes off this game when he looked at it on his stream. And because Croy's under the weather and I want to help my friend feel better, I'm going to play this demo first. This is the first demo I'm going to play at Star Steam Next Fest, because I know this is in Next Fest because I already got the press release. We're gonna play Plug Priority for our friend Croy VR. Let's take a look at this amazing looking trailer. Hold on. Let's turn the music down. Bring back some religious group. What the hell? Okay. I'm putting it on you to sell having next year's GDC to be Oklahoma City. That there's no chance that's happening. It is not left San Francisco in about a decade, so no shot of that happening. Arlen, just hop on a plane and come to San Francisco, buddy. You can sleep on the floor of my hotel room. Not quite daft enough. Okay, here's the thing, Croy. I live in the south of the US. People knock on my door for religious stuff all the time. So that's quite believable, because I don't know what it's like in Scotland. but it's quite believable that someone just knocked on your door and said, "Do you believe in Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior? We got a little pamphlet for you that we gonna hand out. If you want to come on down to the Kingdom Hall next Sunday, we'd love to have you." Yeah, that happens quite often down here. So it was actually believable. It was actually believable. But yeah, let's watch the trailer real quick because I know Chris is excited about this.
Operator, connect me to channel 8.
It's not loud enough. It's not loud enough.
Operator, connect me to channel 7. Operator, connect me to channel 5. Operator, connect me to channel 1. Hello, operator. I want to call 5. Operator, connect me to channel 2. Operator, connect me to channel 7. Operator, connect me to channel 9. Hello, operator. I want to call 5.
See how it's like ramping up and getting more and more intense as you go along here.
Hello, operator. I want to call 8.
I hope that same an 8-year-old just got the first keyboard level music is in the game. And I hope it plays on that 17-second loop the whole time. Because if it does, I'm going to turn this out up to 100 just for Roma Russ. So that's one demo. Well, that's 2 demos. Alliance Tales Battle for the Frontier. I am really hoping this one is in VR. I don't know for sure. I know it's on the list because it has VR supported. But we'll see. Then there's the amusement. Man, have you seen footage of early phone exchange? Yes, I know. That's why I'm looking forward to this. But it's really the music, Russ. The music and the sound effects are what I'm really here for. So just to make sure that I get the full experience, you know, regardless of whether or not you're here, I'm just going to make sure that the sound is up so I can hear everything. You guys can hear everything. Because the music it's all a part of the total package. We can't properly evaluate a demo if we don't actually crank the music to, 9,000. So for 9,000, the amusement park, an abandoned amusement park, a tangled memory, a family shattered by the Great War, discover an intense story in this redirected walking VR adventure in which every step counts. I really enjoy walking there as a VR. I love the Red Matter games. Let's see, there's Torn, Journey to Elysium, Call of the Sea. The Signifier, not so much, but that game just had a lot of bugs and there was soft lock in there. But in general, I do like games like this. Firewatch being among them. On the flat screen side of the world, I like just being able to dip into a good story. The last one that came out in VR of any kind of note was Siberia VR, and that was a very, very, very bad VR implementation. So I'm hoping this one is better. What else we got? Darwin's Paradox. What is this? I think it's a flat game, actually. VR from for nice, perfect. This I think is a flat game. Yeah, that's a flat game. That's a for me demo. There was one more that Echoes of Mora. There's a preview article about this on uploadvr.com. I will mention Upload a lot because it's my job now, and I'm very proud of that. It's actually 2 trailers. Okay, I appreciate this. There's 2 trailers here. There's a PC trailer and a VR trailer. Let's watch them both to see if they're, any different. The game actually came out already. I'm sorry, this demo came out in August of 2025, but let's see.
There was once a village. Long forgotten by now. But the lake remembers.
Shut up and take my money.
And the VR bits. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the 7 bits. I appreciate it. I was actually, before you rated in, I was on the starting. I was on the starting soon screen, waiting for the ads to finish, and very quickly trying to finish an edit, because the spell checker came back and some grammar checkers came back that I had to fix. Just some stuff I had to fix. I'm not good with hyphenated words. I'm learning. Those are like the bane of my existence. Also, I keep typing 2025 instead of 2026. If something happened this year, or if there's like a release date coming this year, I keep typing 2025 on instinct. I'm trying to break that. They even included German text. So Anna, you want to translate all this for us? What's Zagdish? Zagdish. Zegdik. Zegdik? I don't know. Show yourself. Thank you. Hurts off. Prof.
It's okay.
Zoe, I got a question for you in a minute.
I've got you.
What does "ah" mean, Soana? AH with 3 exclamation points. What's that? Translate that from German to me, please. I appreciate it.
Papa, he saved me. He fell in because of me.
That's impossible, Mora. He left.
Are you the drowned one? Have you seen my brother, Dario?
You know what? I can learn German. I'm sorry. I can refresh my German. Let me say that. Refresh my German. I actually appreciate that they just went for it in German. That's great. Okay, that was the what the hell? There we go. That was a VR trailer. Let's see if the PC trailer is that much different. Oh, so Annan, I got a question for you right after we watch this one. Right after this. Because it's about another game.
There was once a village.
New follower.
Chip Dancer, welcome to the family. Welcome to my midlife crisis.
Long forgotten.
Yeah, that looks more pre-baked animation.
But the lake remembers.
See how the hands like don't move at all? Yeah. Don't tell Chip to go to bed. Chip, hang around.
Drowned one, show yourself!
Stop it.
It's okay. Don't worry. I've got you.
Okay, I've seen enough. That's definitely PC, so that's good. Zoa, the question I have for you, if I'm not mistaken, oh my god, why is Steam running so slow? That doesn't bode well for demos tonight. So, Anna, correct me if I'm wrong, I saw you play this, right? Tammuz Blood and Sand. Tammuz, I'm not sure how to say that. I'm sorry. So did you just get advanced copy on it? And I'm asking because there's a demo available now. Right here. So I only saw you play it the one stream because, I mean, you know, with my former job, it was impossible for me to catch streams most of the time during the day. Steam VR Purgatory stream? Yeah, it's probably gonna happen. Make sure I didn't drop any frames. But yeah, I didn't know if that was early access for you or if you were just playing the demo, or I wasn't sure. So I was just curious. Back to this. And then Isle of Food. I don't know if we get to this one. This is the one it's in terms of like order of games, demos I'm excited to play tonight. Plug Priority is number 1. Plug Priority is absolutely number 1. I cannot wait to show that to Croy. Alliance Tales, but yeah, Isle of Food would probably be last. I am looking for something to kind of scratch that Cookout itch, just because I finished Cookout, and we'll see if this can do it. There was another cooking game I played about 2 or 3 months ago, Umami Grove, that didn't quite do it because you had to kind of forage for all your ingredients, and the foraging part was not very satisfying. But I had the full copy. I gave them your contact as well, and I gave them Croy, so they have contacted Croy already. Maybe you overlooked at the full version that's coming in March. Okay, I'll check my email again. I will check my email again. I have 3 email addresses I have to check now. I have my Upload VR one, Live Open Mic, and then my personal one. So I might have missed it. That's entirely possible. Anyway, this is Isle of Food. I think we looked at this last week. Can you cook when nothing is given to you? Hunt, fish, gather, and farm your way to running a stylish island restaurant in this open world, cozy VR cooking game. So this will be something that we wind down with. Even though every time there's cooking involved in the game, it's never cozy. It's always stressful. But yeah. And I downloaded 6 of these.
Isle of Food, where every ingredient begins with an adventure.
Wait, hold on. So we need to play this. You wanna know why? So I'm not mistaken. I think I just saw one.
Welcome to Isle of.
So Annan, look over my left shoulder. Do you see that? It was January 25th. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'll check on that. I see nothing. Yes. There's a raccoon. So Annan loves raccoons. He's going to play this game just because there's a raccoon within the first 5 seconds of the trailer. That has now earned Soanna's money.
Food, Where every
Unless you cook the
ingredient
raccoon, in
begins
which
with
case
an
he won't play it.
adventure.
So wait, I'll let you know.
Deep forests, clever traps, and wild game.
I like I just turned into, the deer turned into ribs the second the cage fell. That's funny.
The fish is just a tug away. Tropical birds and juicy berries. Get ready to hunt with a slingshot in hand. Glowing mushroom caves. Exotic fruits high in the trees.
This looks like a
and
PC trailer.
surprises hiding at every step. Now it's your turn to lead. Build the restaurant of your dreams. Cook. Serve. Decorate. Upgrade everything. Keep your guests smiling. Or just relax. Plant some veggies. Milk a cow. And enjoy the simple life. Explore the island through changing seasons.
It's a motorbike, but more importantly, there's a raccoon.
Rain or shine.
Yes, Corey, it's a fucking island game. I'm sorry.
Find legendary items.
That's why I'm gonna play this after you go to bed, because I won't play a fucking island game in front of you.
And become
I can feel you silently judging me right now.
all of this in Isle of Food.
It's on Pico. Also, this means that there absolutely is a flat version because it's on the Epic Store. Russ, it's on Pico. Look, there's a heart shape behind the of. It's gonna be cozy. Oh. Yeah, so those demos we're gonna play. That's a very unenthusiastic yay I'm getting. So yeah, that's demos we're gonna play. Again, reminders on the housekeeping. Next Fest starts next week. So out to tell Future Proof when he arrives, I'm gonna be pushing Surviving Mars into March because again, Next Fest is next week. There's gonna be several dozen demos. I'm not gonna get to them all, but there's usually like 15 or so that capture my interest. So just assuming 3 to 5 per stream, you know, that's gonna eat up the whole week. The following week, I will not be here Sunday and I will not be here Tuesday because I will be at the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco covering it for Upload VR. So yeah, no streams those days. I will have my laptop with me because I just got a laptop yesterday, but it will not, obviously I can't stream from that. So, and I will not try to stream VR from that. I bought a bare bones laptop that allows me to open the browser and type, and that's it. So yeah, I'll be at GDC. If you know of any game developers or if you hear of any game developers that are going, please send them my way, mike@uploadvr.com. I'm going to be there that Monday and Tuesday at the conference. I'm flying home Wednesday. So I'm trying to line up as many dev meetings and creator meetings as possible. That would be amazing. So I already got some pretty exciting ones that I can't talk to you guys about. But just keep an eye on Upload VR the week after GDC. All that stuff should go out. I think that's it. Oh, also, hold on, move that over there. Just to reiterate, I no longer work 3 jobs. My primary and right now my only job is as a writer for uploadvr.com. That's my latest article, daily delivery, adding a new mystery update. I'm doing game reviews. I'm doing news. My camera is lagging. Okay, I think it's better now. Probably all the loads on that. And at some point, I'm gonna get into helping with the podcasting and stuff like that. So they haven't put my title here yet, and I need to ask them about that. But yeah, if you go to the About page and click on this, you'll see everything I've written for the site thus far. Everything from the Crossings review forward was me as a full-time employee. Everything before that was as a freelance. So yeah, very excited and can't wait to dig in more on that. Come over here. That's all the housekeeping. Let's hop in and play some demos. Croy, plug priority, buddy, just for you. We're coming up next. Plug priority just for Croy VR. Thank you, Chip Dance. I appreciate it. Back in a minute.
It is a tremendous honor.
Come and get me. Come and get me. Okay, maybe not that close. Maybe not that close. Maybe not that close. Whoa! Look! Shit! Shit! Oh, big boys! Big boys! Big boys! Really gotta know how to use grenades in this game. We're pretty much a 1 HP in the prayer territory. Because one good hit, and I'm toast. Oh my god, I'm so close. Don't greed this. Don't greed it. No greed, Mike. No greed. Good blocks. Good blocks. Almost. Okay. No! No, no, no! God damn it! No! Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Somebody clip that.
No one clipped that. I was talking about zombies coming behind me. I was talking about zombies attacking me from behind in After the Fall, the VR video game. Let me be very, very clear about what I just said, because I hate it here. I hate it here. Okay, we all know our parents had sex at one point in their lives, but that don't mean we need to see it. About depends how far along in the act you are, as well as the area you're in as well. Yeah, I'm saying full bucket naked. Buck naked. Nekkid. Buck naked in both sides. Either your parents are bucket naked and it's all happening. All stick A's and slot B. All that stuff. It's all happening. Or that. Or the other way around. And they walk in on you. For my camera. But other than that, we're a very serious stream. We don't do any kind of silliness here. By the way, I hate peanut butter with a fiery passion. Peanut butter tastes like the devil's anus after a night of Taco Bell. That's why there's a Mr. Angry Eyes peanut butter PNG tuber right now. But generally, we are a very serious community. We don't do silly sounders. We don't do anything like that. We don't run silly polls about me. Nothing that's like that. We just keep everything very, very serious. I barely have any channel points here. Nothing like that. What's your opinion of movies that
teammate down?
Fuck. You got me. Start resin, I guess. Or just wait for me. Okay.
Damn it, I could not. Never mind. Try to do an open field run and take it down. Okay, we're gonna wait for Husky. I gotta hydrate anyway.
Oh, Husky.
Back again.
Mike,
your heart is
true.
You're a pal.
You're a pal and confidant.
Exclamation point clip.
Yeah, someone clip that. The master says.
The master says.
Someone clip that.
Someone clip that.
Colonoscopy, and I'm mostly plant-based now because you have high cholesterol. Fair. I've had colonoscopy since I was in my 20s. You know, cancer survivor. So that's a thing. I almost don't want to show this one to Croy because I'm afraid they're going to show a PCVR trailer, and that's going to upset me and him. Hellsplit Arena. I actually got to look this up now. When did Hellsplit Arena first come out? Everyone loves a good colonoscopy. Do they, Mock? Do they really? Hellsplit. Midge and the Rosemary. We'll be coupling the roast chicken that we'll be basting with scalloped potatoes, thinly sliced potatoes, no one clip that. All right. Last game on stage. Nope. I'm gonna live. All right, should be here now. I think. Except I need to pull that a little bit closer to me. There we go. Okay, yes, fuck cancer indeed. I'm a two-time cancer survivor. I do not wish that on anybody. That was one of the hardest times of my life. Okay, you should be able to hear me now unless someone could confirm that. And while that happens, I've yet to figure out how to use Open Kneeboard to get chat into virtual desktop. I've gone through a couple tutorials.
Faye says, confirmed.
Thank you, Faye. It seems to only work for PDFs, not active applications like Chat Arena, which is what I'm using right now. So the hope is that all of these are using the Steam VR runtime, and I can just plant chat in with me. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get my armband, which I should probably get now, actually. Probably be proactive, but hey, you know. Worst case scenario, I'll just flip back to virtual desktop to look. All right, we're in Steam now. I'm in the black void. What, for those who use Steam, for those who play VR on Steam, what is your default environment? Do you use the Steam Home? Do you have the default like neon purple, hot pink, magenta, whatever? Look, I've got the big black gridded void. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Not giving me my Steam menu. There it goes. It took a while. Okay. Sound-wise, that's all right. Let's see if I can add Chatterino to this. Default is off. My man. Corey goes into purgatory. Steam Home. It's just another background test. Stuck in the cycles. Yeah, that's why I think it was either you or Soanna and Croy. One of you two told me that when I first got into PC VR. One of you two told me to turn off Steam Home, and I've left it off ever since because I noticed how long it took to load. I remember when I was playing on my 1050, which is my first rig, it was rough city. So, yeah. All right, what are you guys looking at on the monitor right now? Absolutely nothing. Okay, so let's get rid of Steam VR, or the Steam VR overlay. Let's get this up here. Let's make sure that Croy knows that what we're playing first. What the hell is all this shit? There we go. Not olive food. What are we doing? Croy needs to know that what we're playing first is the wonderful plug priority. So I want this on screen until the game loads. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to switch the background. It's just going to say plug priority the whole night. I should stream in the plug priority channel. That's what I should do. I'm feeling delays already, so let's see. Again, the risk of doing these demos on stream is that sometimes, what kind of plug exactly has priority here? When Unite the Lost Soanna. The risk of doing these demos on stream is that you have no idea what the optimization for these looks like. For instance, Corey, help me out. There was a demo made in Unreal Engine 5 for Next Fest, I think 1 or 2 Next Fests ago. And all you did was just walk through a desert to a castle that was just the front of a castle. There was no door to walk through or anything like that. But you just walked through this amazing looking lumen, nanite, Luddite, primate, whatever, Unreal Engine 5 desert. And it could not run on anything less than a 4090, only running one monitor with no other processes open. Squirt, welcome in. How you doing? Just saw aliens cycling over the moon in silhouette. Be right back. Oh, E.T. phone home. No, Corey, you come back and you sit right down. You come back and you sit down, sir, because we're playing this. If it loaded. Godot. It's in Godot. Oh, this is going to be lovely. This probably won't launch, actually. Yep. We're freezing. We're freezing. Croy, you might be off the hook here. Steam VR just locked up on me. I've not played a demo in VR in Godot for quite some time. No, it loaded. It loaded. I'm so excited. Hold on. I can't full screen it. That sucks. That's karma. No panic, we're good. The demo just took a minute to load, but we're good. I don't have chat back though, so that's disappointing. So it's using an OpenXR. But you know what? We're probably not going to play this that long. So I don't have any audio. Why don't I have audio? We need audio. Okay, so let's click. What the? Why is Steam loading? Give me sound. Give me sound. Non-virtual desktop audio. Yeah, my encoder overloaded when the game first loaded. So on Steam VR audio, I had sound when I was in Steam, but there's no sound in this game. Or, no, I mean there's credits right there. There's no point in playing this if I don't have sound. So let's just hope. Let's just hope. Okay, never mind. Okay, so yeah, I've got sound. You know what? So let's just hope that there's sound when I hit clicks to start. Let's do it. There we go. Did y'all hear that? Yes, we do. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Grab the trigger.
Operator.
Awesome.
I want to call 10.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 3.
Operator, connect me to channel 6.
6. Got it. 6. I can't grab. There we go. Okay. We got this. Number 2.
Operator, connect me to channel 4.
Absolutely. Okay. 5.
Hello, operator. I want to call 7.
They might want to consider putting out. Oh, I can only grab white with the left. Okay, got it. Red, right. All right, they're done.
Hello, operator. I want to call
1. The fuck? Oh, is this broken?
Hello, operator. I want to call 8.
Wait, hold on. There we go. You want to call 8. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I got it. I got it. Okay, got it. We're getting here.
Operator, connect me to channel 10.
10, got it.
Hello, operator. I want to call 4.
Yep.
Operator, connect me to channel 8. Hello, operator. I want to call 2. Hello, operator. I want to call 3.
Easy. This is literally the whole game? Okay, I think we're done.
6.
You want to go to 6.
Hello, operator. I want to call 10.
Dan, there we go. All right, 12 calls. Perfect. All right, Croy, what'd you think? Oh my God. Is there not a way for me to stop this? I can't pull out the Steam menu. I will say, my frame rate never dropped below 72. So, good steady frame rate, despite those high quality textures. Good steady frame rate. Amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Goaty. Everything. Amazing. Okay, so let's evaluate the problem there. Let's exit the game. Let's evaluate what went wrong there. There's a couple of things that went wrong. It's got potential. Thank you, Clay. Thank you for the support. One of the point of the demo is how much more can there be? Well, Chip Dancer, you're not seeing the potential, the long-term potential of what this game could be. See, the thing is, number one, it needs lobby music. It needs really like old-timey, like 1930s lobby music. We need some of that. Let's start there. Russ will agree with me. Croy, your thoughts? This is only half a joke, but this is where the AI takeover began from with changing from human switchboard operators and going to automated switch systems. Doesn't 911 still use automatic switchers though? Like those aren't automated. Like those calls are still routed by human beings. Russ doesn't love sound, so there's that. No. Okay, look, good lobby music is universal. That will put a smile on anyone's face. What is your favorite lobby music in a video game? Everyone's yeah. There you go. Russ does not agree with you. Russ, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You'll come around. No, but you know what? Everything else was really steak. It was just really well done. I was really, very pleased with that. Croy is speechless. I'm waiting for Croy to respond before I go to my next demo. I need Croy's final thoughts, other than welcome to peak VR gaming. Amazing, amazing, and built in Godot, which is generally not used for a lot of VR games. Sorry, I'm looking over here because this is where OBS is. Yeah, I'll go ahead and queue up the next one while I wait for Croy to respond. Because Croy, if you want, I'm pretty sure I could track down the developer of that game and put you in touch with them. You know, if you want to do like we talked about you doing a 24-hour stream when you hit 2,000 followers. I think we found the game for it. I truly believe that. Come on, Steam. Pull up. Like I said, it never broke. I'm at 150% render resolution. It never, ever broke. Ooh, that sure reminds me. I need to drop my render resolution before I go into these next games. It's on medium, which is a RTS 2070. I figured it'd be at 150. It will not be at 150 render resolution, but it's still doing that. So I'm still learning the ins and outs of virtual desktop. Use optimal resolution. That actually might be one of my problems I'm having, but we'll deal with that. I love there to be like an entire hidden game behind that where you get soaked through the telephone to the left of the call. That'd be great. That's all there is to it. I'd be happy to wonder why the dev hates VR that much, or hates the world so much. Croy, you guys just aren't. You're just looking at the surface and you're not seeing the deeper meaning of what we just experienced. I, for one, am excited for the future of that game. Clay, I'll put you in touch with that dev. I know you're not. I know you've reduced the amount of VR that you do, and I totally respect that. But I'm going to put you in touch with that developer, because I feel like if you're going to only feature VR on a sporadic level in your stream moving forward, you need to feature the best games. The best games. So I'm willing to help you facilitate that. All right, next demo. Next what we're going to do was Alliance Tales. And Croy said there is VR in this demo. I am remaining hopeful because I just saw a controller icon looking at the Steam screen here. So, yeah. That was the operator sim. Yeah. Wow, Faye. You chose my stream just to take a smoke break? That's where our friendship is at right now? That's where we're at? I boot a game and you're like, time for a smoke. Wow, Faye. Oh, Faye, I'm not going to ask you for a detailed explanation. I'm just going to ask you could say a simple yes or no. Has your issue been resolved? Without giving too much details, I'm curious. You could just say yes or no, and I'll be all ask of it. This is another one that probably will not have open VR, but we'll see.
Faye says, we have a small black box overlaid the rest of the window. Dunno if that is intended.
Really? Oh, why is the beat haptic screen up? Thank you. Why did that decide to pop up here? Minimize? Minimize?
Faye says, progress, but no generally.
Sorry to hear that. Okay, that's not good. It won't minimize. The game's loading, so this will probably... It'll probably override the game once the game loads. Although it's saying resume and it's not coming up. And I don't see anything on the screen here. So that might be a problem. Okay, there it goes. It's trying to load. There it goes. There we go. All right, that should fill the screen. Hopefully once it pops up. Just on the bottom.
Faye says, an admission they will pay, but not when they will.
Oh, well, that's going to mean, yeah, we'll get around to paying you in 2027. That's bullshit. Someone hit the BS sounder, please. Make sure I'm not freezing. I'm not. Recenter. Perfect. Back to the game. And we're waiting. Ooh, that's not good. Someone put on my to-do list. Fix the BS sounder. I gotta figure out why that's not triggering for anyone. Please and thank you. Yeah, with the new GPU, but still running a older CPU, game load times have been not great. But the hopefully before I leave for GDC, I will have phase 2 of my PC upgrade done. I'm waiting on, because there's some overlap between when I started with upload and when I left public storage. There's gonna be an overlap where basically I'm gonna get a bit of a bonus check. So I'm gonna take that money after I pay some bills and very quickly get that thing done. Thank you for the to-do list. So that's working. So it must be something Shroom related. I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll check that out. But yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of overlap. So after I get around roughly $500 in bills caught up, I'm gonna take the rest of that and go ahead and get the new CPU and the motherboard. There are some insane deals on Micro Center right now. I can show you guys a couple of those. We'll probably take a break in between one of these just because I'm still kind of feeling weak. Listen, no, I had the flu for 2 straight weeks and I was still working 3 jobs with a 102-degree fever. So I ran my body into the ground the last 2 weeks working in public storage because I was trying to work at public storage and pay bills.
Faye says, are we supposed to see something loading?
No, I'm looking at waiting right now. I'm still looking at loading in Steam. So you're not. There we go. All right, now you should see something.
Faye says, other screens on top.
Okay, B haptics is still on top. That's annoying. There we go. It contains flashing light warning, everybody. Okay, we need to center. There we go. All right, someone let me know we're Gucci now. I have chat in here for this one, so I can read everything. Call sign. You know what?
Faye says, little box on top again now.
Croy McLeod of the Clan McLeod says, Steam VR just popped up.
Oh, you gotta be taking a piss. Okay, hang on. Is that better? Sheesh. Please let me know if that's better.
Faye says, and just like that, Mike has turned into a Brit.
Oh my god.
Croy McLeod of the Clan McLeod says, better.
Alright, so in honor of our friend Croy, because he's who we're playing this game for, our call sign will be Croy. Where's uppercase? There we go. Croy Cosmos. Excellent. Okay, speaking of PC upgrading, part of me feels like when I buy my RAM upgrade, I treat the RAM purchase as an investment, be ready to resell in response to the market. Price right now are that wild. Yeah, I have 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM in my rig right now. I fully plan on selling that when I upgrade because my next motherboard will be DDR5. Arlen, if you remind me after we play this demo, because I want to get these 2 out the way before Corey goes to bed, so I want him to see these. We'll break for a minute, and I want to show you some of the insane Micro Center deals that are happening right now. The bundles they popping. They are popping. Do I want to play tutorial? I'm Croy, so I shouldn't play a tutorial. I should just go straight into the demo. Because Croy ain't about that demo life. Or that tutorial life. Graphics, just for the sake of stream, we're going to turn everything down to medium. Post processing down to medium. Brightness is good. I know you don't want, but did you saw they put together the same? Wait, what? And for the record, I am a big Metal Gear Solid fan, and I have played quite a bit of Splinter Cell.
I need core columns for my next playthrough. Yeah. Arlen, what's coming out of your rig when you do your upgrade? That's the better question. Like, what RAM are you pulling out of your rig? I pulled out 2 16GB sticks recently. One of them was damaged, so I can't sell that one. So I'm not going to be able to sell that pair. But I do have a 64GB DDR4 kit that I'm going to see how much I can get for. Because instead of me trying to put together... Oh, I don't play Rainbow Six Siege. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, thanks for naming the game. Yeah, I'm thinking... I was going to... people were pretty much had me convinced to keep all the parts that I'm removing and build a second PC. I'm not going to do that. I need to pay off that... I'm going to sell everything to pretty much fund the upgrade I'm about to do. So, yeah. Got 3 by 16. Gotcha, okay. 48 gigs coming out? Okay. Man, the postage will be killer. Yeah, the postage would cost more than what everything is. But look, my 3070 FE goes for about $200 right now. I don't know what I can get for the motherboard, and my current processor is a Ryzen 5 5600X. But yeah, I'm going to try to sell everything off because that'll pay for a good chunk of the bundle I'm getting, which is $700. And again, I'll show you that. Arlen, if you hang around for literally like 15-20 minutes, I can show you that demo, the bundle I'm getting. I'm very excited. All right, in the name of Croy, we're skipping the tutorial. We're going right in. We'll figure it out as we go along. Let's see how good the onboarding is when I don't do the tutorial. Probably not that good, but we'll figure it out. We're loading. By the way, I do like the menu screen. It's appropriately sci-fi, space sci-fi. It's good. It's good. It's good. Proper good. I'm chuffed to bits to play this. Proper chuffed to bits to play this. By the way, I'm on the loading screen. I'm not sure what you guys are looking at. Yeah.
Phrasing. He's right here.
Yeah, I'm going to show him my package. Relax. I'm going to show him the package I'm getting. Show the package I'm going to put in my box. $700 Australian for... Okay. We're still loading. He's probably doing like a shader load right now, so... I'm going to keep looking forward because most of you here can attest to the fact that sometimes when you look off to the side when the Steam game is in load and you're seeing loading, it loads in the direction you were looking. So I'm going to keep looking forward. I'll catch up with chat in a minute. I just saw Steam Oblivion just now. That's not good. Means my CPU is struggling. Yep, it is. My performance meter says it is at 95%. 30 millisecond latency. Thanks. We're still loading, by the way. We're at like 80%. Doesn't matter what you're facing. Yeah, that's very nice. Arlen, I kind of get where you're coming from, but it's telling that those are fairly decent-sized teams that built those games. Like, I don't know what my loading scenes are going to look like, but they're probably going to be pretty generic in my game. Although the transition into a battle scene, I do want to stylize that somehow. My game is a turn-based RPG, for those who don't know. So you'll be walking around the overworld, and you'll see a creature, you'll swing your weapon, you'll hit them one time, and that'll give you advantage as you transition into the turn-based combat. So that transition will hopefully, if I can find something I like, be a little bit flashy. We're still loading, by the way. We're still loading, so I want to know if this froze. Nice. Nice, so that's something for you. Yeah, I'm still loading. Very slowly. It's like creeping up. And I'm looking at Steam Oblivion right now. Where every time I like look up or down, if I'm not looking straight ahead, it goes in Steam Oblivion. Or if I like step to the side like this. Side to side, side to side, side to side. It's okay, we got time to chat. When you move your head during loading Steam VR getting some kind of kip at the... Yeah, that's what's happening. Like when I look up at chat, I'm looking at Steam VR Purgatory, for sure. You guys still getting sound? You should be getting sound, right? I can't see my mixer because Chatterina's over it. Someone confirm me you're getting sound. It's just going,
Faye says, yes, has sound.
You have sound? Okay, good. I'm just waiting for... this is why it'd probably be, if I were a professional streamer, if I actually planned, if I were type A, which I'm not type A. I'm very type B. I go with the flow. Like a lazy river. My life's a lazy river. I don't plan anything. Anyway, if I were type A, I would have played all these ahead of time and got through all the shader loads. And I'm not type A because, it's a new year, new me. New year, new me. I am going to just kind of see where life takes me, Having said that, the progress bar hasn't moved in several seconds, so the haptic vest is popping though. It's on audio to haptics, which basically means it is giving me haptic feedback in accordance with the music it is hearing from my system. This is the advantage of using this. If you do not have a game that has beat haptic support, you just turn on ATH and you get haptics. It's a little weird when, your chest vibrates when people are talking.
Faye says, I've been trying to be a loose lily floating down an amber river. It isn't working.
Well, okay, you've got bigger fish to fry right now, though, Faye. Like, you got your issue that we alluded to earlier. So, after that's resolved, yeah, just be a lazy river. Just kind of lean back in your tube and just kind of go tubing down the river. Just see where it takes you, Might take you to a set of rapids, and, you might crash into a rock and crack your head open. It could just take a nice leisurely float out into the ocean. We're just doing what we're doing. Right now, I'm wanting this load to finish. I don't feel like
the only real VR streamer says, y'all need to be more like me. Chill vibes all the time.
Except when you play Madison VR, Clay. Do you need me to show those clips? That's what happened when Clay got scared of Madison. He went, it was like he got shocked with a caliprod. It was great. I'm sorry, wait. His hands were up first. I've seen that clip a million times at this point. His hands were up first, like he was like, then he hugged himself. It was hysterical.
The only real VR streamer says, why you gotta bring up old stuff?
I bring up old stuff all the time, Clay. I keep receipts. Because people keep receipts on me. Hey, Croy, if you still have your headset handy, can you try to load this? Because we're now several minutes into this, and it's not moved off the spot that it got to. So now I'm worried that this isn't going to load. I'm going to give it one more minute, but if not, I'm going to bail on this. And then we're going to go take a look at, I'm going to show Arlen my bundle. Tee-hee. Assuming Arlen's still here. Arlen, you still here?
McLeod of the Clan McLeod says, starting now.
Yeah, see if this happens to you. Because if it happens to you and not me, it might just be overhead. Because I have a reasonably powerful GPU being chugged by a CPU, probably being bottlenecked by a CPU, and that it's not meant for. And I'm streaming. So it's possible I need to do a load off stream for this. In which case, we'll do this tomorrow. Yeah, Alliance Tales. Alliance Tales Battle for the Frontier. There's a demo. There's 2 Alliance Tales. You'll see 2 Alliance Tales. Just find the demo for the one that says Frontier. All right, yeah. I'm going to, while Relax and Croy check that. Jeffrey Bezos. We had to ask it 2 minutes anyway. Arlen, are you subbed or are you on Turbo? I don't want to start this if we're in. Yeah, completely locked. So we're going to close this manually. Your Prime? Okay. You use your Prime on me? I'm honored. I'm honored, buddy. All right. We're going to shut that down for a minute while Croy and Relax are kind enough to check that for me. And I'm going to sit down out of frame.
Croy McLeod of the Clan McLeod says, I'm in.
Okay, so it was a scene load problem for me. Okay, I'll load that off stream. and get through the first scene load, and then we'll do that tomorrow. Don't play it, Croy. Don't play it, though. All right. Let's sit down for a minute. I'm in virtual desktop. All right. So, yeah, we'll come back to that one tomorrow. It's going to show you the store in Marietta.
Croy McLeod of the Clan McLeod says, good to see old friends.
All right, let's go here.
Croy McLeod of the Clan McLeod says, it's tempting.
It's tempting. I know. But yeah, I honestly, man, I mean, you feel like crap, so you should be going to bed, if I'm honest with you. But, you know, I ain't your mama. I ain't your daddy. I ain't going to tell you what to do. Okay, so we're on Micro Center right now. These are AMD bundles. I went to the wrong spot. Get off of that. Yeah, I did not want Intel bundles. Those you. I want AMD bundles. Okay, Arlene, you're watching. Arlene, if you could also let me know what CPU you have. I think you have an Intel. But I'm on AMD because I pretty much have been told that Intels tend to have small issues. I know Relax had a whale of a time with an Intel CPU. He went to AMD. Anyway, so the cheapest one they have here is $350. It's for a Ryzen 5 7500X3D, a B850M VC motherboard, and 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM. One thing to show, oh, they took it away. Damn it, they took it away. That's disappointing. They had a RAM upgrade option that Relax and I have talked about 5 times now, but apparently they took it away, so I'm not going to have that as an option. Of course, also. Oh, you're on AMD. Okay, perfect. Yeah, RAM comes and goes. Well, okay, there was a bundle here where it said if you had a 16 gigabyte, I'm sorry. I'll explain for Alti when he comes back from ads. Actually, I think Alti subbed. Yeah, he subbed. Never mind. Okay, we're good. I must gotta get the sub at one point. There was a deal where if you were getting a 32 gigabyte bundle, you could pay $50 extra and get CL30 instead of CL36 RAM. If you pay $400 extra, you got the 64 gigabyte kit. But apparently that deal, because it was up at the top of here, is gone. Okay, so $350 for that bundle. The one I am looking at, I was looking at a couple. So I'll show you the ones I was looking at. The first one I was considering was this $700 bundle here. It's a Ryzen 7 7800X3D, an X870E plus tough gaming motherboard. I had to look all that crap up. And then all these are G-Skill Flare X5 series DDR5 RAM. It's just a matter if you get 16 gigs or 32 gigs. None of that? Okay, just making sure. Because the RAM price took it away. It was there last week. So maybe they just ran out of the upgraded RAM they were trying to go through. So that was the first one I was looking at. And the second one, and the one I'm probably going to go with, is, especially now that the RAM deal is gone, it's going to be this one, which is a 9850 X3D with the MSI. Wait, hold on. I don't see the RAM here. That might be a problem. Let's double check the bundle. Never mind, the RAM's there. Okay, so a Ryzen 7 9850 X3D, an 870EP Pro Wi-Fi M5 motherboard from MSI, and 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM. The RAM alone, like if you scroll down to buying the parts individually, they're somewhere here. I'm catching up here. It's it has good USB and LAN connections. Yeah, I don't know anything about motherboards, so I've just been researching like crazy. The RAM alone in this bundle is priced at $450 right now. $450. And I'm gonna get the whole bundle for $750. So I feel like this is too insane of a deal for me to pass up. So the instant I could afford this, because I'm gonna, like I said, there's gonna be roughly a 10-day overlap in pay for me that will pay for all this. And even if I come up a little bit short, I'm gonna be selling all of my old parts to get everything back. So the information the motherboards and CPUs just asked. Yeah, the CPU I'm solid on. It's the motherboard. The motherboard's the only thing. So yeah, this is an MSI A70EP Pro. I read some stuff about these motherboards not having some issues, but MSI has put out a patch for it already. So the second I get this, I'm just gonna flash my BIOS and hopefully I should be good. So what I do is I hobbies build PCs, and your husband's an engineer, so you just have to tell me what you need to and looking. Absolutely, man. I'll hit you up. My friend who lives across town, Brandon, is actually going to put all this stuff in for me, and I'm just going to buy him lunch. That's all I have to do. Welcome back for the ads, by the way. So, Arlen, are you still here? Yeah, I bet you need to flash your bios. Teehee. Someone say phrasing. Arlen! He might have left. Did I miss Arlen say he was leaving? He said AMD. Here? Yep. So, yeah, Arlen, this is what I'm going for because...
The only real VR streamer says,
Why
you
are we
don't
not
trust my
still doing
PC building
phrasing?
skills?
Well, it's not that I don't trust you, Clay. It's just that you build PCs in 2 hours, and you live all the way in New York. So it's going to be quite costly for me to pack up my rig as it is, take all these parts and ship them to you, and then fly to New York, because I'm not going to just ship this to you and, just not, I'm going to come to New York and I'm just going to hang out. But you're going to be done so fast with putting this in. I'll explain this joke in a minute for those who don't know. You're going to be, that's what she said moment. You're going to be done with this so quickly, Clay, that it's just, I'm going to fly to New York for a period of about 2.5 hours. You're just doing the motherboard and the CPU, so really it's going to be like an hour and a half. Have that problem often? Yeah, it's going to be over too quick. I'm going to get in. Clay will be like, let's go. Boom, boom, bang, bang, and we're out of here. And he's going to take me back to the airport. Hopefully with my clothes on. Okay, so to explain that joke, Clay, 2 years ago? Giggity. Clay, was it 2 years ago that you built your new rig? I don't really have a great sense of time, but Clay wanted to build a new rig because his laptop that he played all his PC VR on. Let's marvel at that, by the way. He was playing PC VR, including Half-Life Alyx, on a gaming laptop. Let's marvel at that. But he wanted to play Lone Echo 2, and Lone Echo 2 is notoriously badly optimized. A lot of people can't run that game. So, he wanted to build a new PC. One, because he wanted to get away from his laptop. His laptop was starting to get up there in years. And two, he wanted to be able to play Lone Echo 2. So he bought all the parts for a PC, and he had a PC building stream. And he swore up and down, guys, this will only take a couple of hours. He had a guide that someone from his community, I forget who it is, wrote him of like the proper steps to go through, what to paste where and screw here and paste there and lube that and all that stuff. And he said he'd be done in 2 hours. That stream started at like 9:30 at night. He didn't finish it till 3 a.m, and he couldn't power the PC on when he was done. He had to wake up in the morning to figure out why he couldn't boot Windows. Future was going on. So anyway, Arlen, that's what I'm looking at going with. But if you just if my budget, because I was trying to keep it under 800, if my budget were upwards of 1,000, okay, I'm not getting a Threadripper because no, I didn't know what a Threadripper was until I looked this up, and no, I don't need that. But there's a 9950 X3D with some motherboard upgrade options here, and yeah, I'm not paying $1,200 for this, but these are still, if you break them down, just for 60 giggles. We'll look at this one, then we'll go back into games. Okay, so this bundle in total is $1,200. Review also. I wish they showed you the prices separately and not have to click through all these. So $1,200. The processor alone is $650. A lot of screwing in this stream. Arlen, I'm single, so, I get in where I can get it in, wherever it's offered to me. So $650. So that leaves us $550 left after the processor. $530 of that is taken up by the motherboard. So now we're down to $20. We have $20 left, and we still have to get RAM. We have $20. How much is this RAM again? Shit. Stop it. Stop scrolling when I don't tell you to. This RAM is so it's $420 over. I'm sorry, it's $450 on sale. The regular price is $600. $600. So yeah, these are insane deals. And since I'm very well aware of the fact that I overpaid for my GPU, because I kind of locked in on the one I wanted and I didn't really move off of that. And there was some thought to a 970 XT, but then Future bought a 970 XT and then promptly returned it for a 5080. So that was all the proof I needed that I was not going to buy that that GPU. So, but yeah, after slightly overspending for that GPU, I wanted to. Why are you not minimizing? Why are you not minimizing? Not good. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There was my GPU, my Gigabyte 5070 GPU that I put in my rig, with the help of my friends. I am lagging like crazy. Okay, I just had to catch up, I guess. Is now $300. I'm sorry, $380 more than what I paid for it. That's how insane this market is gone. So, not doing that. All right, let's go to our next demo. I will look at Alliance Frontier off stream. I'm just going to load it and make sure it loads off stream. And then I'll come back after the first big, shader load and play it on stream tomorrow. That'll be the plan. I don't know if I'm going to start at 6 tomorrow. Because, again, I ran into that problem with a story I had to edit today. So it might go back to 7. I would like to keep it at 6. Just because 6 allows my friends like Soan, my friends over in Europe, like Soanen and Croy, and, my other Euro friends who have to go to bed around the time I start streaming, or even before I start streaming, to hang out. So I would like to keep this time slot, but obviously, what pays the bills is what takes priority. Let's come over here. Okay, SteamVR is up there, so let's go ahead and minimize that. All right, next demo. Let's do the amusement. Clay, did you download Louisiana The Bounds demo yet? The one I pinged you on in your Discord. The amusement is our next one. Let's go there. As soon as I find it. I have a lot of stuff downloaded. Oh, there's no cover art to it. That's why I couldn't find it. Let me get Chatterino back. We get chat. You asleep until now? I mean, well, it's late for you, so I get that. How's the new house, Future? You just moved, right? Lord Jensen of the House of NVIDIA. Actually, NVIDIA is kind of scrambling right now. Because they just pulled out their deal with OpenAI because they realized that OpenAI is a dumpster fire right now. So Microsoft and NVIDIA they say we're reducing our investments in this this partner. They're bailing. They're bailing because OpenAI its cash burn is way too high for the revenue that it needs to generate. So it's weird. OpenAI was the first major player in the market, but they were still a startup, and they tried to scale up way too fast. And now, from what I'm reading, I might be wrong. I'm not an AI expert. I'm just going off of what I see on the internet, and in Croy's AI channel. Claude is pretty much caught up to them. Gemini is caught up to them. Meta not so much. Llama not so much. But yeah, basically they have competitors from bigger companies that are doing better than them, and that's not good. This game was designed primarily as a room scale experience. Damn it. Okay. Okay, I'm probably not gonna be able to play this. Designed primarily as a room scale experience. For those who don't know, I have this much room. This is how much room I have. Like where my hands are, this is it. And then roughly 5 feet in front of me. So I can't play this. We recommend the free roam locomotion mode. In this mode, you can simply walk around your play space just like in real life for the most immersive way to play. If the virtual world doesn't line up with your real space, try recentering and restart the game if need be. Enjoy your adventure. Okay. I'm going to see. Yeah, I thought so. Your current play space is too small for free roam mode. Please, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing this. You are. Please redraw your boundary to create a larger area, at least 2 meters by 2 meters, and then restart the game. If you don't have enough space available, you cancel and switch to teleport mode instead. Cancel. There we go. Okay. So there is teleport. Okay, it's either teleport or it's free roam. So there's no actual. See the mode? Not worried about that. So there's no traditional stick-based movement. No options for sounds. Also, I lost chat. Let me. Yeah, this is an OpenXR game, so I'm not gonna be able to get chat. Shit. I might play seated then. Yeah. 1 second. Unwishlisted. Yeah, that's disappointing. I don't mind the room scale game, honestly. Like that doesn't bother me. But I don't have the space for it. So I'm glad they gave an option for teleport. That's good. But yeah, like yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. Relax. All right. Yeah, that's super annoying. Catch up on chat real quick. It's loaded things. Got your office all set up, PC desk and couch on the other end, and 2x2 meter by 2 meter space. Nice. Excellent. Love to hear it, buddy. And I hope you feel better too. I know you had your medical ailment as well. Everybody's just sick around me lately. Everybody's just sick around me. All right, let's get a shot. That's really disappointing.
We butted heads, collided in thrilling power.
In thrilling power.
Our mouths agape with joy and spectacle.
Phrasing?
Have you fed the children?
I love the old-timey like film grain sound. Nice. Prologue. Oh.
Attention all passengers. Soon we'll be arriving at our final stop, the German island of Heligruge.
Croy?
If you look out your window now,
Croy, is that you?
Outside, you'll see Germany's most famous abandoned amusement park, Luna Park.
Croy's in this game.
Upon its mighty red cliffs.
Mighty red cliffs. I can't believe it. Croy, why did you not tell me you were a voice actor? I'm casting you in my game now. Press lower right to open your inventory.
Croy McLeod of the Clan McLeod says, so glad they found a true Scotsman to voice this.
A true Scotsman. Okay, giving the text out to the side. Thank you for that. We drop an important item and returns to your inventory. Hans William Burkhardt. 1981-1915. Corporal Hans William Burkhardt. Born in Hallengrug, Germany. Died in November 1915 in the trenches of Hollach, France. Alright, and that's in my inventory now. Okay, so we got an inventory here. Perfect. Jackpot! Jackpot, let's go! Pick up the suitcase key. There we go.
Samantha, this amusement park is what's rightfully yours. Wait for my call once you've arrived at the park. Best wishes, Mom.
Mum! Alright, well, if the radio's not going to behave. Open your suitcase. Oh! Get 10.
Please ensure that you've packed all your belongings to bring with you when you disembark the vessel.
Press open my inventory. Okay, so picture. Picture. Right. Close my suitcase. Okay. Thank you for playing the demo of the amusement. We hope you wishlist this game now. Oh, okay. The amusement's over here.
Mama?
Oh, Samantha, it is so good to hear your voice. I'm glad they could hold this line from London to Haligruga open for us. Do you have any idea how expensive this
I do enjoy the
Yes,
potato.
Mama. I'd forgotten how beautiful this place is. The red cliffs, the sparkling lights of the town.
The town? Did anyone see you, Samantha?
Well, no. It was dark. I was wearing your coat to stay hidden. I don't know. Maybe some people on the ferry?
Sam, I told you to... No one can know you were there. The townsfolk would be furious to learn the previous owners have come back to sell their most beloved attraction.
especially after the hardships of the war.
But it belongs to me though, Mama, right?
That's right, Samantha. He left it to us. War claimed my husband, and now I am free to sell this park to whoever I choose. You need only to inspect the rides and see what functions. Report back to me. But first, do try and get some sleep for the rest of the evening if you can. It must be also dreadfully exciting. Toodle pip, Sam.
I actually kind of appreciated the way they present that story there. Like, it's a choice. It's not, you know, we're going to do a full motion, you know, CGI package, but we're going to put it on. And here to continue. Mama's objective: inspect the maze Rubensal. Evaluate its worth. Look for valuables. Okay. The maze Rubensal. Ruffian. This is a demo because Steam Next Fest is next week of a game called The Amusement. I am not happy with the movement system they went with, but we're just kind of rolling with it because the last demo we couldn't play. The first demo was amazing though. The first demo was a call dispatcher. It's one of the best demos I've ever played. I played it for my friend Croy VR. I'm going to gift that game to him. I don't know if he knows that yet. I'm buying him that game. Wait, I got to go in the whole garden maze with this movement system? That's creepy. I'm not touching that.
These puppets don't look very realistic, Hans. This isn't our beloved Swedish import, Mr. Carl Rasmussen's finest hour.
He is normally very good with his hands, but...
You're both missing the point. It's not about the puppets, it's about the stories.
Can we skip this part? The puppeteer is really dragging this on.
That's creepy.
Fine, Bridget. We set the mood for the guests, and we then head inside the garden. The maze of the giant Rubensal.
Oh.
The hell is happening here? What shadow was... Okay, that was creepy. Lick it. No, I'm not going to lick it. Yes, Ruffian. You can have my autograph. It's $50. Nice. This is giving me Red Matter vibes, even though it's not a sci-fi game. Like the environmental progressive storytelling. Very linear. 3. I don't like the movement system all that much. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Also, what gloves am I wearing here? So I'm in some kind of garden maze. They wanted this to be room scale. I'm just going to point that out. They wanted this to be room scale. Okay. All right, that's in my inventory now. Cool. Okay, that's not meant to go there. So I need to find a wheel. Oh, there's another one there. Okay. And sorry, I'm going to check chat on my phone. It's very lo-fi tonight. I might need to go the clay route and route TTS in my headphones. But yeah, if you guys could just liberally use the TTS, that would be fantastic. Just to help me out. Just for the night. I'll figure it out by the time I get back. There we go. We found the wheel. I hate snap turning. Not only do I hate snap turning, they gave me snap turning with no way to alter the snap turn angle. Like, this feels like about 30 degrees. All right, we're doing one more demo max here. We're going to go to Isle of Food after this, and then we're probably going to stop. No problem. We're definitely going to stop. Okay. And there's what I need the wheel for. Perfect. Easy stuff so far. Yep, there we go. Hold on. Can I go this way? I can't go that way. Okay, so I have to go to the right. Clockwise. Once again, past the 1, 2, 3. With the creepy kids. Actually, it looks like Santa Claus holding Noah's 10 Commandments or a scroll or some sort. Yeah, how is this a room scale game? With corridors this small, how is this a room scale game? I don't understand that. Also, the textures are likely to drive Croy nuts. So I'm looking at the ground and he'd probably be annoyed. Okay, good. Climbing. Oh, lovely.
Whoa, Spec! Look at you go!
She's a natural.
She must get it from your side of the family. The monkey side.
Well, didn't you tell me both sides are monkey sides?
Check chat while this is happening.
According to Darwin and your banana breath.
Oh, ha ha. Or should I say,
You're not watching!
Your job's good.
Watching!
Whoa, creepy. New job's good. It's quite good. I'm having a good time with it. I said this on Blue Sky earlier. I did not realize how tired I was until I went to bed Monday night. Because for those who do not know, on top of everything I do, content-wise, streaming and things like that, I have been working 3 jobs since August. 2 jobs since August, 3 jobs since December. And I had 1 common day off, which is normally spent either sleeping or sleeping. I was constantly tired. So when I went to bed Monday night, after having only worked 1 job, and it was just my first day, so I wasn't doing a ton, because I was like, getting into systems and stuff like that. Okay, that can be picked up. Oh, we're climbing, I think. Oh, snap turning with climbing. This is amazing. This is my favorite thing. So right away, devs.
Arlen Roy says, that's awful. Sorry.
You're all good. All good. I mean, I'm doing what I had to do to pay the bills. So no regrets. That's a hand life dealt me. But I feel like it was kind of leading me to where I'm at now. So I'm super excited for the new position I have. But yeah, I was exhausted. And I have not slept like I did on Monday in quite some time. Do I pull it? There's a vignette coming in as I pull this too. I'm not sure if that's showing on screen, but no, it's just because I'm in motion, it's giving me an automatic motion vignette. So my fear is, if someone can look this game up on Steam, it's called The Amusement. My fear is this is their first VR game. And a lot of times what happens with people on their first VR game is they make a game.
Samantha Amelia Burkhart, get down from there this instant.
Speg, this is a maze, and darling, you are cheating.
Well, you were too slow because you were kissing all the time. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Kissing? We were lost, Speg. Ow!
We thought you were lost, Samantha. We were looking for you. You need to come down right now.
What's up, Rain? How you doing, buddy?
I meet you inside. Oh, the nerve.
Well,
Rain, before I forget, could you please DM me the name of the game you were playing last night? That looked hella fun. Thank you.
Stubbornness, she must get that from somewhere too, I guess.
And Rain, Next Fest is next week. I know you do a lot of Next Fest stuff too. Are you excited? Have you been looking ahead to what could be coming to Next Fest for you? Okay, so you put a motion vignette on, but you don't let me turn it off. No smooth locomotion. No smooth turning. No snap turn options. It's a demo, so I can only hope that they are planning to implement this at a later date. But given what I've seen so far with a very thin corridors and things like that, I do not understand why. Return to player. There we go. I do not understand why this game needed to be room scale. Hopefully it comes out. Hopefully it shows itself here shortly. We'll see. Pause real quick. Sorry, I'm having my phone. Use my phone for chat. PUBG blind spot. Thank you. Yeah, I don't get motion sick in VR. I'm not worried about it. But no, it's just the worst thing you can do for a player in VR is to take away options and to try to customize their experience to their comfort level. So just because you possibly don't have the sea legs to handle full motion and things like that, yeah. But also, this garden maze that I'm going through right now, how in the world is that room scale? Look, this is not room scale. I'm wondering if I had, whoa. What's this? Okay. I can't climb any of this. So it looks like I have to go the other way. Yeah, I'm just it's a curious choice, to say the least. I am enjoying the traversal part though, like going through this maze, figuring out like a walking puzzle. I do love this. I do love environmental puzzles in video games. I've loved them since, the Zelda games way back in the day. So this stuff in VR is absolutely my vibe. That's why I love the Red Matter games so much. And not for everyone, I get that, but they're for me. Turn. Like, I don't mind that it's just hands. None of that stuff bothers me. I don't really care about that. But yeah. Okay, so over this way and this way. Here. Here. Okay, so I guess I turn this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's locked in. Chat real quick. Ugh. Skiing in VR chat? Oh, hell no. All 3 forcing is just awful. Yeah,
Arlen
I totally get
Roy
that.
says, the Red Matter games are my backlog of games I mean to get to at some point.
Yeah, okay, yeah. How's Skyrim going, Arlen? How's Skyrim VR going? Have you modded Skyrim VR since you started that run? I have challenged Arlen, who, by his own admission, he publicly admitted it, has started Skyrim VR roughly, Arlen, correct me if I'm wrong, I may be a little off my estimate, roughly 9,127 times, give or take a few, and has never finished it because he keeps modding. He wants to, keep tinkering and getting the best settings and all that, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I challenged him this year because Arlen is another person who has a ton of games in the backlog. So I challenged him this year to simply finish Skyrim. Roll credits. You don't have to 100% the game. You have to do every side quest. Just finish the game. Just finish, Arlen. Phrasing. By the end of this year. So he has 10 months to finish a game that... What's the average Skyrim play time? For people who play Skyrim, what's the average run time for a full run? About 50 hours? It's not like out of spite or anything. I just like to see friends finish games and get the full experience, and it's
Arlen
awesome.
Roy says, these words are not an error where the truth is concerned, but only technically and completely.
Only technically and completely, okay. Oh, it becomes a ladder. Nice. See this stuff. I love this stuff. Oh, look at the draw distance. Look at the movement of the clouds, Croy. Croy might be gone. Croy might be in bed. Croy's sick right now. So whoa, I'm on the actual statue. Oh my God, he's wearing the kilt. He's wearing a kilt. Can I look up his kilt? Almost want to say to him they're magically delicious, but could use some motion smoothing. The draw distance is amazing, though. I hope Croy's here for this. I hope Croy's still here to see this amazing draw distance. Did the scene load as I was climbing down? Okay, oh, okay. In here. There we go. Is this game going on the quest? We're saving. Okay, can't do anything with that. Then we got something else. We got stamps. We got here. Can't do anything there. Okay. A yo-yo. Ooh. I have a weapon now. Yeah. How about that? We're going to ignore the floating bits that are happening right now. I'm going to use this to break the... Whoa! Okay, I don't know what I just did there. I lowered the ladder, it looks like. Okay, and now we're climbing the ladder. Try to hit the ladder with your yo-yo. Oh, okay, got it. Oh, that's why I can hit the other one, to teach me to hit this one. Wait, wrong yo-yo. Wrong yo-yo. There we go. There we go. Ah. Yeah, again, clever. There's some clever stuff in this. The movement just sucks. 10 to 100 hours? Okay. Yeah, there's some clever stuff in it. I've never used a yo-yo to lower a ladder. That's clever. That's good. Whoa. Return to player. Uh-oh. Might have glitched it. Because I teleported to a place I wasn't supposed to be. How do I recenter? Restart for current checkpoint. How about that? How far back does this set me? Stand here to continue. Okay. How far back does this set me? By the way, this is a bag anywhere I have these vests. There's no sound. There's rumbling here, which is nice. Okay, so... we're going to try this again. What the... Oh, I got to get to the other one. Okay, I got it. It's a floor is lava scenario. I got to do this without hitting the ground. Okay, now we're going down. We're going down. I think it's dumb that I can teleport down here. You made me climb all the way down. Check and chat. Okay. Yeah, some good ideas.
Look at us. You always were quite the artist, Sam.
Oh. What the hell?
It's okay. It's me. It's Papa.
Who?
But I'm not haunting you, Sam. Sorry. I'm here. Right now.
Where?
For you. Just try and breathe.
That's creepy.
That's it. slowly. I'm sorry. Coming back from the dead unannounced like this must be quite a shock.
Was I dead or were you dead? I'm confused.
Arlen Roy says, this game gives me some Mist vibes.
Yeah, ooh, Mist is a good comp. That's a good comparison. All right,
Your drawing, Sam. You had so many plans for this place. Remember?
Okay. That's a roller coaster. Like some giant monster behind them. Okay.
Relax, enjoy life says, take deep breaths, it'll go in easier.
Wow. Someone give relax a phrasing, please. Exclamation point phrasing. Books. 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 That's what I think of your books. Okay, none of those are interactable. What do I do from here? Objectives. Look for valuables. Okay, so we're still doing that.
Oh yes, for Sven's surprise birthday party. And what a surprise it was for Sven and your mother.
I think this is a key. Yeah, I think that's a key. No, it's not a key. It goes in the cake. There we go.
Those big plans, Sam.
Aha!
Needed big wallets. And Sven and his family's fortune are famous on this island.
In spite of the movement, I'm likely to play this full game. I'm really enjoying this. Okay. So, now what?
The fall of Atlantis was your idea, Samantha. Such a pity it never got an official opening.
Okay. What else can I interact with?
The Hilltop Theater my parents owned. We built the whole park around that place. This is where your mother first saw me perform.
Okay, so this should go on the roller coaster.
The concept for the roller coaster was actually Carl's. A battle between heaven and hell. Prints a ticket, guaranteed to sell. Oh, it's a rhyme.
Interesting. The pipe probably goes right here. Yep.
Ah, the maze. Remember how the giant used to have a working pipe? Well, till his face caught fire. A lot of refunds that day.
Nah. Okay.
Ah, the trusty parachute drop. Well, in the wall mine didn't open, unfortunately.
Hello.
Oh, damn. Thank you for the lurk.
Hello, Mike.
Appreciate the lurk.
Hello.
What?
Hello?
What do you mean didn't open?
The Ferris wheel was our own version,
Aha.
reverse engineered with care.
Okay, but this now gives us...
A key? Just in case. Just in case of what?
Okay, now what?
These were our dreams, Sam.
Oh, we're fading
It's a
out.
shame we never got the chance to finish them.
Finish. Saving and loading at the same time. Perfect.
No one can know you are there.
I think this is it.
The townsfolk would be
'Cause this is the,
furious to
trailer.
learn the previous owners have come back to sell their most beloved attraction.
Yep, to be continued. Thank you for playing demo. Okay. A loving family,
You
broken.
need only to inspect the rides and see what functions. Report back to me.
An untold mystery uncovered. I like. Yeah, a father
Coming
claimed by
back
war.
from the dead unannounced like this must be quite a shock. But I'm not haunting you, Sam. I'm here, right now, for you.
Oh, that wasn't my brother. That was my father. Okay, interesting. I think this game's going to struggle because there are so many people that are going to be turned off by the movement that they're just going to... Any reviews that come in this game are going to complain about the movement. I know it. I know it. Cali man! Yeah, because there is bones of a really interesting story there. The very ending was good. Just environmentally, like figuring out how to navigate through the maze and everything. All that was really good. Every single bit of that. But it's hampered by a movement system. Even that room scale with that whole maze. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know many people that are going to have the ability to play that. That's going to be the last one we do tonight. Oh, time is 7:30. Yeah, that's going to be the last one we do tonight. We're going to call it there. Don't want to look at Olive Food. Yeah, we'll look at Olive Food. I'm going to save Echoes of Mora for tomorrow, Alliance Frontier for tomorrow, and Darwin's Paradoxes for me. So I'm going to save 2 for tomorrow, and I'm going to look for some more. Let's see, we did Plug Priority. Alliance we got to check out later. Yeah, we only got 2 demos in technically. So
Arlen Roy says, comfort. It's
100%.
hard to oversell it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it fails in that respect. But in terms of world building, the environment, the puzzle, like all that stuff, nails it. Does a really good job with that. So, some good, some bad, like most demos. It's rare that I play a perfect demo. But if I can get in touch with the devs, I'll send them this VOD or cut a snippet when I played the game. And they'll hear me rant. But yeah, you got to fix that. You have to fix that. Even if it works for you, you have to give your VR players options. You cannot... Everyone's comfort is in different ways. I know people who have been in VR for years and years and years and cannot handle smooth turning. And I know people who, for me, snap turning makes me break out in sweats. You got to give options. You have to. Steam VR most likely came back up. Yes, it did. All right, last one we're going to play is... It changed gears here from kind of a spooky game to this game, Isle of Food. I'm a big fan of Cookout from Resolution Games, and I have been looking for another game in that vein, something I could play with friends that isn't Cookout, because Magoo and I are almost done with Cookout. And I don't know why my store isn't loading. So let's just go back to my library. Anyway, so this is what we're going to play.
Magoo Lou who boo woo says, we need to finish that.
We do, Magoo. Get your Quest 2 charged and we'll do it. Get your Quest 2 charged. Like, I have a work from home job now, so I can't play whenever, but, you tell me. If you want to play in the morning when you get off work, you just tell me. We'll hop in before you go to bed. That's what you want to do before you go to bed after Magoo's an overnight nurse, for those who don't know. That's what you want to do when you just get off work and you're tired. You want to go to bed? Play VR. Isle of Food. So let's take a look at this. And let's see how we do. Right after the stream ends, after I check the Slack channel for work, I am going to go ahead and load up Alliance Frontier without the overhead of streaming and see if I can get it to load by itself. Croy, and I think Relax.
Who says, I have a week and a half off. We can figure something out.
Oh, absolutely. We'll figure it out. We only got, I think 3 worlds left. They're the 3 hardest worlds in the game, especially the last one. You haven't seen the last one. The last one's ridiculous. I beat it with the robot, though, so I'm confident we can do it together. Although Magoo and I are trying to perfect 100% the game, which means we need to do 3 stars on everything. Long load scene. There we go. Welcome to the Isle of Food demo. Please read this short tutorial. We don't do tutorials here. The tutorial is in English. Whoa. We're still loading. Found the bug? Want to share feedback or have a suggestion to improve the game? Join the Discord and tell us. Oh my God, the load is rough. Wait, why did it load me like that? Oh, this is not optimized at all, guys. This is not optimized at all. For one, my locomotion movement is I'm moving left and right. I can't turn. They messed up the turn in locomotion. Relax will know what I'm talking about. You can either set it to strafe, but if you don't have a controller assigned to turn, there it goes. Got it. Okay. For some reason, my left controller was not triggering. Never mind. But it's also 4 cardinal directions, so you can only walk. I'm pretty sure I have a vignette too. Someone confirm that for
Roy
me.
says, in English, I only speak Murican.
It's another game with stilted movement. Let's see if they have settings for that though. Look relative. Movement snap turn off. Thank God. Someone's there, but we gotta go through options first. I don't think snap turn works yet. It's like just a placeholder. Tunneling off. Okay, thank God. Okay, let me turn that off. They don't have their music options in yet. Okay, so the movement is cardinal direction. So when I hit left on my controller, I'm just moving in a straight line to the left. Oh, that's bad. That's really, really bad. That's really, really bad. Cynthia assets. Upload me a potion of happiness. Okay, I have no idea what the hell that is. I don't know if this is framing for you guys. It's super, yeah, that's super framing. Yeah, I did try to say this is Sims. I regret my life choices. Okay, I'm going to try to make one thing, and I'm going to have to bail on this, because a whole grilled chicken, okay?
Arlen Roy says, is it very pukey?
It's getting there. This is the most bizarre movement system I've seen in the game in quite some time. Yeah, it's reprojecting when I turn. It's 4 cardinal movement, so meaning that like I move with my right stick, but it's just left moves me left, right moves me right. But I can't like diagonal. There's no 8 directional movement here. Okay, hold on. What happens if I switch this to my left? Will that fix it? Like, I think this was made by someone who may hand left. Switch that to left. And save. That's still not great, but it's a little better. Okay, so don't let me turn the page. Make me point and click to turn the page. What'd you want? Whole grilled chicken. Here we go. Place whole grilled chicken on grill and wait. Okay. Yeah, okay, I gotta stop. This is about to make me sick. The second I bent down, the frame rate went to absolute ass. Okay. Whew. Like when I bent to open the thing to get the chicken out, it went to like 5 frames per second. So it was like duh. Yeah, bad. I'm gonna play that off stream. I'm wondering if that's an overhead problem.
Arlen Roy says, if a VR veteran starts getting motion sickness, you know a game is not for the faint of heart.
It's not set up well for like starter VR movement either. It's rare that I see you move with your right controller. It's always generally your left controller. This might have been made by someone who's a southpaw, in which case the right controller made more sense. But again, you know, Yeah. They gave the option to switch at least. That's good. But they also didn't give full strafe movement, which basically means that you can only move in cardinal directions, up, down, left, and right. And you have to turn to go to the next thing. When I played, what the hell's the name? I'm definitely stopping now because that almost made me sick. When I played, Rust, the name of the horse game, Rival Stars. When I played Rival Stars, I had the same problem. You could only move forward and backwards, left and right. And so you had to stop and then turn and then move again. And it was really uncomfortable. This is that with bad frame rate. So you're doing that while you're also ghosting every time you turn, and you're getting like 40 frames per second. I was getting 40 frames per second according to Virtual Desktop. That was about to make me sick. So yeah, we're gonna stop. Yeah, that's crazy that has graphics problems. Croy, I'm curious if you play it, if you run into the same stuff that I did, you're gonna hate the movement. I know for a fact you'll hate the movement, because you're very used to full locomotion like I am. But I'm curious if you bump into the optimization problems because you got the beefy 4090 over there. Anyway, we're gonna stop here. Back in a minute.
Help us! I'm done.
Prep.
Yeah, I'm about to be down.
I don't have anything else.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Let's change the difficulty up. And then give me hello. We need a little space in our room. And we're a little space in there.
So yeah, I have no idea what's actually summoning those things.
All right, I'm done, guys.
There we go. We got the straight. We get another straight. We got a nice 4 block going over to him. Well, of course, the game will not give us that because the boss has this rig clearly.
Oh, I got one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Stick it there. Stick it in. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Right there. Right there. Yeah.
Hopefully nobody clips that.
I hope someone does clip that.
Midge and the Rosemary will be coupling the roast chicken that we'll be basting with scalloped potatoes, thinly sliced potatoes, and a creamy cheese and garlic sauce. We'll also have some sweet potatoes, roasted and brushed with honey and flaky sea salt. Bon appetit. No one clip that.
All right. Last game on stage.
If you want me to show you where
Take off
it is, I will, but otherwise I'll keep my mouth shut.
Well, it helps your elocution if you have balls in your mouth and you
What
talk.
the Oni?
What is elocution, Oni?
Damn, that was aggressive.
I ain't gonna lie.
That
was really aggressive.
Nice, Russ. So aggressive. What's elocution, Oni? Crunch. Hold down R. Crouch, not crunch. Wow. No one clipped that. That clearly says crouch. We're just gonna ignore that said crunch, okay?
Such a long time.
Why are you blind? That's so sad.
Did somebody clip that?
Thanks. All right, we'll do the second tournament this time. We'll do it on normal as y'all keep attacking me.
I'm going with the pirate.
Scorp, you need to use a pirate voice if you're gonna be the pirate. It is a requirement.
Oh, matey, we are going to take the booty.
Oh my God! Don't ever say take the booty again. Don't say take the booty
I'm
ever
going
again.
for the booty.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my
I want,
God.
I want all the booty.
All right,
The booty.
I mean, I'll pull a.
Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos.
The booty. If you're not feeling well in VR, stop. And the music was just annoying, but it wasn't like making me like, ooh, that's making me a little woozy. That game made me woozy. So yeah, we're gonna stop there. I'm gonna rate out before the ads come. So let's go ahead and get this done. That booty. Let's go rate out and see who's on. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. A bit of a shorter stream, but If Olive would have been okay, we would have went that for another 30 minutes. We're probably going to end in 30 minutes anyway. Why is my camera running like shit? Let's see here. Identity Crisis doing not Fortnite. No, he just ended. He literally just ended. Darn it. Why is this suggesting that I collab with myself? Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. It's literally showing me. No, we're gonna raid Mr. Cali, man. We're gonna say hi to Mr. Cali, man. All right, copy the raid message that is appropriate to you. First one is for subs. Second one is for non-subs. We're gonna say hi to home Mr. Cali, man. Yeah, everything's going haywire right now. So we're gonna hear. I will see you all tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging out. Peace. See ya. Raid Mr. Kaliman. Make sure you got your raid message ready to go. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all soon. Come on. Come on. Channel my inner Barry White. Are they your Twitch about? Yeah, I need to do that. I should do that. All right. Bye, everybody. Peace.
When it found out through